No!
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I got here. And while I can't tell you that, I can tell you where it all began. It began about 6 months ago. I just beaten Cataclysm as my second extreme demon, and I was looking for new sites on my next extreme demon. Naturally, the next choice was going to be Bloodbath, as Bloodbath is a direct extension of Cataclysm. I got Bloodbath in 2 runs, and I was making some steamed progress, but that progress came with one caveat. I hated this level. I just played Cataclysm, which was based on straight fly and stupid wave gameplay, and Bloodbath was basically the exact same thing. Every single attempt was a staggering effort just to play the level. So I started looking for new demons. And then it hit me. A demon that I knew existed, but haven't played yet because it was harder than Bloodbath. But after beating the drop on this level, I finally decided to drop Bloodbath and start EPSILON. However, this rainbow-looking level was very deceiving and had caught me in its tracks. Little did I know that this level was more red than Bloodbath itself. I chose to do EPSILON because it was a very timing-based extreme demon, and I was what I would consider a timing god. But there were 2 glaring choke points in this level. After completing my drop to 100 run, which wasn't very difficult, I started my 2 runs, and that's when I noticed some very glaring issues. The first run was not that difficult until the very end of the first run at about 35%. And this is when I encountered the 33% wave clicks for the first time. And this wave click was so timing based. It was basically luck at this point. And I would die here so many times before eventually getting my 0 to 40 run. It was actually 0 to 40, not 0 to 36. It was basically luck, but this wasn't the hardest part of the level. The hardest part of the level by far was in the next run, where I would encounter some tight ship gameplay in the next part, in these very slow parts, in the blue and purple sections. These parts sucked because all the parts were moving, or I had to make some very tight maneuvers around the spikes and around the blocks just so I can get the right angle. Eventually, after all of that, I was able to complete my 2 runs.
So I did it again,
and then
bro. I
started going for actual attempts. It was really steady at first. I got 0 to 40% as expected. But then, one day, I fluked all the way to 73%. This was astounding. This meant that I could beat the level in no time. I was basically almost done with the hardest parts of the level, and now I just had to do these dumb clicks and then I would be done. The next 2 months, I didn't have any progress at all. I would always die to the choke points I mentioned, but eventually I was able to get it, and with sheer luck, I would get this run.
Oh my god, bro. Fuck. How am I dying there?